Hi everybody, welcome to another analytics tutorial. This one's going to be, we'll call it most profitable out there in real time over the last hour. So what I'm going to show you are a couple of really interesting Excel files that you can use. So this one here called mostprofitable.xls is taken from Binance at this time when it's created. Again, it's from my watch list, which is created here under watch list, and you can build your own as well if you follow and learn from the Python course, the infrastructure trading course. But at the end of the day, this is really helpful. This is again for Binance. So you can see here, in this case as an example, we have an hourly move and a 3-hour move. These are changes percent-wise. One thing I love about crypto is how fast it can move, and you get the right moves in the right direction. Chances are you could do quite well. So here we have a bunch of pairs. This one, ARPA BTC with a 3.68 move over an hour and a 3.68 move again. The reason I include these is for stability. But right now what we want to watch for are these hourly moves. And then these are the ones that are moving right now on Binance. And the other thing you want to take away is the volume, because chances are if you trade WinBTC with this type of volume, you will get a much higher probability of getting better fills at that time, because based upon the liquidity at that point for this WinBTC. Whereas suppose you wanted to do, let's say this guy, OST BTC, moving at 1.7%, what are your fills going to look like when you have this very low volume of 23,895? Meanwhile, you look at this number for WinBTC, it's just huge. So there's a number of factors you got to consider based upon volume at that time. Also, I've included charts here. It's the representation of what's moving. You can clearly see that out of this selection on the watch list at this point, that this WinBTC has pretty close to the whole volume of this selection of fast-moving pairs, because it's at 99.79. You can see the raw number. I just showed it to you. So all the other ones are going to suffer potentially of bad fills because they don't have the liquidity or volume behind it, even though they are technically moving higher. So we have to be aware of that. Here, these are the hourly profit moves. So you can clearly see which ones are moving. ARPA BTC is doing 3.68. Meanwhile, here's our big volume driver, WinBTC, moving at 2.79, and then these other ones moving up as well, but have very smaller volume based upon this crypto volume. So be aware of that. Really important to understand that relationship. What else can I show you? So right here is a really good one. So let's say you want to do a trade either on this WinBTC or NPX BTC. We'll just see. So here, these are the top two based upon volume, WinBTC. And the next one that's being currently traded as a fast mover is NPX BTC. So here, what I've provided are some very important information. These right here in this SLTP crypto underscore BTC are your movers in BTC. So we have stop loss, take profit, crypto. This is a file that you can use to measure your Fibonacci levels. These are your Fibonacci levels right here from level 1. Here's the other one. 618, I know level 3, and so on. Okay, so it's 4 levels here for the Fibonacci level. Also, if you were to take on positions, these are, a lot of people have difficulty arguing on stop losses. Binance, if you provide the broker with a stop loss, will they manipulate it on that position? I don't think so, because this particular pair, the WIN BTC, is trading a lot. So I don't know if there'd be manipulation on that. You can usually see, and I've talked about it in past videos, when you look at a chart, you can see the manipulation. It's there. It's just the moves are the same throughout the chart. So you know what pairs are being manipulated. But when you look at the chart, you'll see the natural moves of, be it 15-minute move or an hour. You can see which ones are manipulated. So at the end of the day, I don't think that this chart, this particular pair, would be manipulated. So let's assume they're not. So what you can do here is you can then decide on two things. And this is virtually the price target level. Here we have our upper stop. That could be set as a hard stop loss that you could use once the price moves up to this point, get out of the trade. And again, you can program your bot around these files. We have people that do that. And then, you know, if you're shorting, which you can kind of do on Binance or any other exchange, you can set a low stop as well once the price hits this level. So here, the upper soft stop and low soft stop are ways of levels that are not full stop losses, but they're kind of like testing the risk. So if you're not sure on that price move when you take on a position, you can set a soft stop on, which is really the take profit, which is the upper. So the up stop and up soft stop are really your take profit, or what we define in the Forex or MetaTrader world. Take profit, it's the same thing. So if you put a soft, we'll call it take profit, and the price does hit that level, up until that point where you set that upper or soft take profit level, that's usually meaning I'm going to put on a half a position for that. But once the price moves to that soft target, then you can put on more into your position and add more orders to that position. And that's what the soft means, both on the short or the long side, depending upon how you feel on the risk. But generally, these up stop or take profit, which is your hard stop, or sorry, your hard take profit, and same with the hard stop loss. And these are just soft based upon it, which is really in half when you want to put on only half a position. So that's really important for the target levels. Also, let me see what else we've got here. So we've talked about the most profitable XLS. Here is another way of looking at it. These are the moves, again, the 24-hour move and the 1-hour move. Now this is in profitable.xls. So we can see here, and again, with the stats can help you here to filter out the probability of a position going negative or positive if you look at the stats tutorial and look at that data. But here we have our hourly percent and then our 24-hour percent. This is important because you may get pairs that move highly volatile intraday, but you want to know the overall move on a 24-hour or daily basis for stability of that intraday move on an hourly basis, so you can compare that against the daily move or a 24-hour move. Okay, so that's what that's there is for, just to compare the stability of those price moves. I'll show you another way to measure that in the big ass reports that I call, and then you can just base that on trend. Okay, so here's the symbol, here's the descriptive name. So we have two Excel files that we can look at. Let's see if there is any, I think that might be it. So we've looked at the volume and the movers based on hourly profit. So that's pretty well it, I think. And hopefully this will help you out in different types of analysis with these pairs. We shall talk to you later. Have a good day.